Ride's here. You coming?
I think we both know this is where we go our separate ways.
I see.
Okay, so while it wasn't included with the main game, it's like we are getting separate ways for Resident Evil 4 Remake DLC. And admittedly, I absolutely, thoroughly just reamed Resident Evil 4 back in the day. I never actually played Separate Ways or Operation Ada. Like, I didn't know they were a thing until years later. I thought I just beat that game through and all the way through, but I barely not. So, which is weird because I was seeing unlockables. Maybe I played a bit of it, but not the whole thing. Anyway, let's watch this. And they set it up. They teased it pretty well in the main game, so.
There is this one thing I must do before I can recover the Ember.
Louise.
Leon and that young woman, they are both infected.
Okay. But this is your last chance.
Okay, that was one question I have is, are they going to be the same woman because of that whole thing? But it looks like, yeah, the same woman, which I'm fine with. I don't necessarily like her portrayal. She's not a bad actress. She's just not Ada.
What would I do without you?
Be parasite food.
Actually, she sounds
Fetch
better.
the Ember. We'll meet up later.
No! Sorry, what kind of a man leaves a lady?
Sorry, Luis. It might be a while.
See, I haven't lost it.
Stop wasting my time, Ada. Just get it done.
Gotta keep the client happy.
You two are infected. You must already feel.
I wonder something, because there was a boss battle missing from the main game that everybody, myself included, is like, what happened to it? Is this that boss battle? They put it in the DLC?
The effects, eh?
I need to put that thing down.
There are things I must set right.
Why is this so important to you?
Oh, Ada. What's to do with you? What to do with you? Oh, Ada.
I think those were missing too, because those was in the original, because they were in the movie, but these weren't in the remake. They're in the DLC, the infamous beams.
What to do with you?
Luis, the goodbye's gonna have to wait.
Oh, that was explained. Okay. Separate ways win.
Whose blood are you here for this time?
That all depends on you.
In the flesh. Holy shit, I'm cutting it close. I'm cutting it close. Okay, so tomorrow. Okay. Now, again, I didn't play much of Separate Ways or Shaman Ada. I don't believe Wesker actually appeared in those DLCs, but he's in this one, so yeah. And the woman that plays Ada, again, not a bad actress, but she's not Ada. I just wonder what the response will be to a whole ass campaign. Possibly 2 that stars her. She seems to be improved, but she sounds tired. But then it showed her with the bug too, so that could be why. Tomorrow, I was literally this close to uninstalling Resident Evil 4 off my PS5 for space. Back when I was reinstalling Spider-Man. So I'm glad I didn't. Like, I'm just in time for that, so yeah. Okay. Resident Evil 4 Separate Ways. Coming soon. Let's read the comments. I nearly forgot. It's really that close. everything that's been cut from the main game is put in Ada's campaign, and so I saw it. U3, the cable cards, yeah, laser roof. Oh, this is amazing, yeah. Looks like we're getting a lot more Louise. Yay. Very happy with how much of an expanded role it's got in the remake. Also love how all the stuff that felt like it was missing from the main game is being included now. Fantastic, yeah. It's so haunting to see Albert Wesker again after all these years since his death was back in '09 during Resident Evil 5. He's always been the antagonist mascot of the series. Franchise was never the same after he died. There's some truth in there. Makes way more sense to have the laser room in an Ada story. It just fits better with her whole spy espionage deal. Yes. I love how they take the original Resident Evil 4 in separate ways and remix them to keep it fresh. With as much as was packed in this trailer, I can't imagine it being shorter than the original separate ways, possibly even longer. Best game never exists. Remember the sleepless nights when my cousin arrived into the castle. Mixed emotions between fear and excitement. Yes, I was a kid back then. I was always watching my cousin play it in the summer holidays. Wild nostalgia and still to this day I played Resident Evil 4. Yeah, it's nostalgic for me too. Like our brother and I, we would play this. Like he had a GameCube, so yeah, that's how we would play it. And yeah, many sleepless nights and shit. And you said excitement and fear. Yeah, excitement, fear, and also a lot of annoyance. Like, again, I believe a lot of what they cut was trimming the fat. Especially, like, stuff you get to the cart scene underground in the mines. I'm so glad they cut most of that out, 'cause it was terrible. My goodness. And there's, like, an annoying puzzle in the castle that they cut. I'm glad they did. And so, yeah, like, most of that's trimming the fat, but I get what they're saying. And I like that they're putting it all in the DLC. But remember, there are just more than one, though. So, yeah. Resident Evil 4, separate ways. Tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Also, I noticed nobody talked about Ada's voice actress. That's all out of our systems. We good? Good. Let's enjoy the game. Thank you for watching.